Good morning, everybody. Hope everybody is having a fantastic day. Yeah, I have the in-laws or some of the in-laws coming up later on, so we're just gonna do a little chill stream in my survival world. Angela, good morning. How are you? Yeah, I'm wanting to flatten this area a little bit, just to make it easier to build on later. Don't look at that. It's hideous. I made it many years ago. It's a whole thing. How are you doing? Hope you're having. I have not been caffeinated this morning, so I'm still a little bit, sleepy. But yeah, the laundry basket is empty. The floors are swept. And hoovered, and the washing is out on the washing lines, and the house is nice and clean and tidy and dusted within an inch of its life. So all I need now is some caffeine, which hopefully my husband will make me when he comes home. Yay!
Zeroth Moonpaw just redeemed daily check-in.
Hey, Jill, thanks for worshipping the haggis. How you doing? Good morning. Hey, Trans Edits, welcome in.
Tran_edits_ just redeemed daily check-in.
Thank you for worshipping the haggis. Yeah, yeah, I'll put that there. If they're in ads, they'll probably not see it till they come back. Wait, did that work? There we go.
Tran_edits_ just redeemed weather beanie.
Oh, where's the beanie? I get the beanie. So yes. I'll wait till they're back from ads. But if you're watching this and you don't want to deal with ads, feel free to head over to my YouTube channel. So the link is in the chat. I don't get ads over there yet. So, upsides. I get the watch hours. You get the ad-free experience. Win-win. Although I honestly don't know what I would do without YouTube Premium. It's not a flex. It's just mainly my kids are insane and the younger generation doesn't know how to wait through an advert. Like, ads? What audacity is this? But at least on YouTube, like I don't know, I've not dealt with ads in a while, but you had the option to skip some of them. Right. I really need to make a shulker farm on this world, and I'm definitely procrastinating to not do that, because I don't wanna. Like, I wanna, but I don't wanna. I need to, but I don't wanna. It's been 6 years and I've not had to make a shulker farm yet, but I think it'd probably be a good idea. Us old generation need an app or something that forces the newer generation to experience the wait time of dial-up internet, where you sit there for almost 5 minutes, actually see the entire photo that you're trying to look at. Oh god. Like, it wasn't so bad for me, because obviously when I first got a computer, I was 12, and my dad actually built it himself, because he's good at that sort of stuff. And we didn't get internet until I was probably about 14, 15, and I lived with my bio dad. Back then, there was literally zero internet safety. We could talk to all the people. It kind of makes me more cautious of, you know, my kids and their internet safety. Like, who are you talking to? Who's that? How do you know them? Where are they from? You know, all the things you need to double check. Especially with teenagers, because they just think they can do what they want when they want. Like, I don't need to listen to you no more. I got opinions of my own. It's like, that's great. I'm trying not to get you casually dead. Just trying to keep you alive, because, you know, I kind of like you a little bit. Plus, I spent 9 months growing you, so would definitely prefer not to have to do that again. It'd be totally weird if you could clone your own child, but you'd have to go through the craziness of being pregnant again, right? And then obviously them actually growing up again. That would be so weird. It makes you wonder if they'd still be the same person. Because obviously, like, as parents, you're not the same. Like, me dealing with the youngest, I'm not the same person as I was when I was dealing with the oldest. Because when I was dealing with the oldest, like, you know, my head was at Mars. I thought, you know, I didn't know as much as I know now. I wasn't as patient then as I am now. What you doing, Kat? What is it? What? It's your own fault. You can't climb over a gate. Hi. You coming to say hello? Oh, God. Yeah, you guys might have got her tail in your face. Hi. Thank you. It's actually spirit this time. It's usually ghost that's all around me when I'm streaming. Hey, wandering lead salesman. Sorry, I need to go unalive these llamas for a Manchu. Sorry, but you must die. Good job. I got llama leather. Llama, 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 llama. Right, what are we doing? So if you're new here, or just in my 6-year-old world, I'm just flattening this bit. If you've not been here before, we'll just take a little tour. So that's my fish farm. I've got a wool farm over there, and a stable with 1 horse in it. This was originally a proper village. As you can see, some of the houses are still incorporated into the wall. Here's my piece of wood that has been on fire for like 5 years. I don't know how or why. We don't ask those questions. This is my original house. All the things. And then if we come outside, I totally understand that you what you mean. I have a similar experience with my kids. Right? It's not easy. Got pumpkin and melon farm over there. Lava farm, the bank, the mob head area. Lots of crops. The wood village. Got a village house made out of every wood type. We've got the museum. Oh, and then guys, the husband is phoning. Hey baby, I'm streaming. Sorry about that, guys. My husband's like, have you got £1,400 for a 20 kilogram washing machine? I'm like, oh, cringes in middle age. That's what it's like when you get older, you know, like the excitement of Christmas and birthdays like dies down, but the excitement of getting like a new appliance, like a new Hoover or washing machine. Erudit! How's it going? Not seen you in a while. Saying I've not been streaming in a while, so you know. How you doing? How's school and stuff? I would love a 20 kilogram washing machine, but I don't think it would fit in our in our kitchen. And yes, we stick washing machines in the kitchen over here in the UK. It's a thing. Don't judge me. Or do judge me. You know what? I don't care. Although newer houses these days have little utility rooms usually built onto them now, where they have the washing machine and tumble dryer separate. It's the thing over here too for some houses. My house, when I was a kid, had it in the kitchen. Right? It's like, apparently the washing machine and tumble dryer need their own space now, you know? They've got important business to do. They need their own little office, right? It's going good. I only have 8 school days left and I finish on the 20th. Woo! Oh yeah, summer holidays. We're all going on our summer holidays. No more than for a week or two. Fun and laughter on our summer holiday. It's a dream come true for a week or two. God, nostalgia. Do you know what? I really need to go recharge my shovel at some point. So how long do you get off for your summer holidays, Erudit? Our kids get like 6 weeks. So in Scotland, they finish up at the end of June and they go back in August. Whereas down south in England, they finish up in July and go back in September. Which is actually quite nifty if you're going on like a local caravan holiday, because depending on where you go and when, it can be quite quiet and you can get for quite cheap. Again, that all depends on how you plan it, because like I've booked a 4-day trip away in an apartment, obviously self-catering and stuff, but for like just shy of 70 quid. So it all depends on when you book it. From the 23rd of June to September 3rd. Wow, you just get like a long one. June to September. But the 23rd I'll be on vacation. Not bad. You going anywhere fun? September. You just get all the weeks off. I think I'd be going to Lally if my kids were off that long. Like some parents at the end of the holidays are like, I don't want them to go back. It's been so lovely having them at home, and I'm just like, take my children. I love them, but you know what? I can love them from afar for a couple hours. No. My older two are like fine now. Like, you know, when they get to that sort of point and, you know, they can do their own thing and look after themselves. And like our older two got to that point and then we're like, you know what we need? The ability to not sleep in at the weekend again. So we got the third one. And she is an absolute cracker. She's insane. I'm convinced kids just get more crazy the more you have. Although, having said that, that rule doesn't apply to me because I'm a middle kid, right? And I'm definitely the most mature out of my siblings. At least I think so. They probably think the same thing. I've always thought that the parents that say they wish the kids had longer breaks are probably lying because they think it's going to make them look better. Yeah, or they just homeschooled the kids and I've never had them go away. Having said that, if we, like, me and my husband discussed this because his parents actually considered moving to the US when he was younger. They ultimately decided not to, but like, I think if we lived in the US, I would definitely homeschool the kids because the thought of sending them to school and something horrible happening, because obviously it only takes one idiot with a gun, right? Yeah, I think that would be too much anxiety for me. Like, we had one school shooting here in Scotland, and it was in Dunblane, and I was a kid at the time. I actually remember my school putting in extra security on their doors and stuff in the wake of Dunblane, and after that, guns were, yeah, no more guns. My sleep schedule is the worst on weekdays. I wake up at 9. Weekends I wake up at like 6 AM. While it's already above 30 degrees, it's too hot. Wow! How many degrees is it over here? I'll make you jealous, Erdit. It's 12 degrees Celsius. 30 degrees. That sounds like my version of hell. Only fuzz. I'm very not great with differing temperatures. Don't like it when it's too hot. I don't like it when it's too cold. I just like, you know what, this is fine. This is fine. If it gets too cold, I can pop a jumper on, right? If it's too warm, I can wear a t-shirt. Like, this is absolutely fine. Right, either my husband's just came home, or we've got a burglar, or one of the cats is, I don't know, trying to build furniture. Yeah, that is too hot. And it's not even midday yet. You're gonna be sweltering. Is this silk touch? Grab that. Thank you muchly. How many shulker boxes? Oh, I'm in bed. Right, let's put them down here. Yeah, I think it's a cat's. We don't really have spring here. There was a chance of snow in mid-May, but we didn't get any snow. Oh, man. Yeah, we didn't get any snow this year either. Hey, Hunter, how's it going? hope you're having a good day. Right, I hope one of my cats isn't taking a massive dump because I literally just cleaned their litter tray. Sorry if that's too much information, guys, but I'll be kind of salty if, you know, if they're taking their morning stew and I've just cleaned their litter trays. Like, you couldn't have done it before, or, you know, waited till after the family members that are coming up have, you know, vacated. But no. Cats don't work that way. They're just like, you bow down to me, peasant, and I will do what I want. It's a little white pig! We've got a lot of dirt. We got a lot of snow in January, February was dry, March too, and then we got some snow in April. Yeah, I don't think we got any decent snow this year. The last time we got like a lot of snow where they had to, you know, the public transport had to cease and desist, was actually when I was pregnant with my oldest. Because we were the only couple that made it to our 20-week scan. Ah! Sir. By the way, just thought if you asked Tierno really nicely, he might come into your old world and make you that shulker farm that you keep wishing you had. That's a good point. Just be like, here, no. Burn, baby, burn. It's going for now. Yeah, it definitely sounds like they're using the litter tray full force. Pair of turds. Although that's just par for the course, isn't it? You clean it, and then they're like, ah, I must use it immediately. It's like kids when you clean their room. Like, I am going to go ruin what you have just done. It's like, thanks. Thanks. In 2012 here, we had over 1 meter of snow. That was last time. Yeah, like, I had my kid in 2011, so yeah, that sounds about right. We had really bad snow that year. I also think everybody in your stream has gone to YouTube to watch you because it looks like the only one watching you is me, according to the little watch counter. But yay, no ads on YouTube, I suppose. Exactly, no ads on YouTube. Cats just love clean litter boxes. Yes, they do. We got them that special silica cat litter, which is meant to be like odor free. So we'll see how that goes. Because before we were just using, you know, regular cat litter. And this stuff was like £7 for like what, 3.5 litres? Which I think is would be worth the price if it works. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, so far, not been able to smell anything. So fingers crossed. Because I kept getting advertised this one on Facebook called Fit Litter. I was like, well, that's just, you know, that's just fancy silica one. But apparently if they wee in the Fit Litter and it, you know, their wee turns like a strange colour, it, you know, indicates whether they've got like health issues and stuff. I mean, so probably worth it if your cat's got like a condition that you need to keep an eye on. But we just got the regular silica stuff. Dad used to get special litter that you're talking about for our cats, and he would use half normal cat litter, half the expensive stuff, and it still worked. Awesome. I can't bear ads on YouTube anytime I'm outside Kosovo. Oh no. Why don't you get ads in Kosovo, Erudit? Is it like a... Is it like the whole... Well, let's say that it wouldn't be like Russia because they're not, you know, even supposed to have YouTube, I don't think. I don't know. I'll have to ask Dasha. She's the resident Russian. I'll need to see if I can send her some more snowballs because alright, have I got any more? Let's go empty these actually. Yeah, I was sending her a thing to Russia, so obviously I sent some snacks as well. So I sent like some tonic snowballs, and she apparently inhaled all of them. So I might have to I might have to send her some more. I wanted to send her some iron brew, but I wasn't sure if it would remain intact in the box all the way to Russia. And it took like a few months to get there. Hey, Robert B. Meow to you too. How's it going? I thought I had a pressure plate on that. Stone. Smooth stone. God, as you can see, I may have a little bit of cobblestone. Right, we'll put the stone in there. But that's only because this world is like 6 years old, you know? You'd probably expect me to have more. But I think some of it is down in the other storage area as well. Right, boom. So what are you up to, Robert? How's it going? Welcome in. It's because a lot of countries don't recognise Kosovo, and I don't think Google has Kosovo as a country, so it doesn't register ads. Woohoo! It's alright, the UK doesn't realise we're a country. All by our damn selves. Still salty about getting dragged out of the EU, but you know what? That's a whole other kettle of fish. Right, I'm not one for conspiracy theories, but I definitely think the whole Scottish referendum was fixed. If only because the boxes that we put our votes into were a different colour to the boxes that they tipped the votes out of when they counted the votes. And we watched the whole thing. We stood up, we watched that, and we're like, well, you know, the boxes aren't supposed to be opened until they get to the counting place and the people count them. So where's the coloured boxes that we put our vote into? So, you know, there was something skeptical going on. But even if it was a fix, you know, we'll never find out one way or another, right? We'll never find out. Right, I'm going to go recharge my stuff. So let's head over to the gold farm. So if you don't want ads, use a proxy to make the internet think you're in Kosovo. Got it. Yeah, get a VPN. Also, we don't have the join button thingy. Oh, man. That's alright. I can't get members on YouTube at the minute anyway. Oh wait, it'd be helpful if I turned it on. Would be helpful if I turned it on. There we go. Wait for the piggies to come down. There we go. I got my long boy via London. Gotta love a long boy. I currently don't know where mine are. My little guys are in here. So sorry. This was this is not my little, this was my grandmother's teddy. My late grandmother's teddy. So her and my youngest had the same teddy. So that was her one that I got back from her house. But yeah, I've got my my OG and my big salmon one that Eowyn likes to try and steal all the time. I don't know where my long boys are. Actually, no, I do know where one of them is. It's downstairs. It's on my windowsill because it holds my curtains back just perfectly. Right, where is... Right, stand here. It's a weird spot. But, you know, if I go up the way, I don't get as many XPs as if I... Whoop. Let's try up here. Yeah, they just all seem to fall down into the bottom bit. So now I've got to come over here and I've got to come up the scaffolding. Stand over here. And then you see the shovel going a little bit faster. I don't know why it does that. Really wish it would hurry up though. Maybe I need to stand in a different spot. Drives me nuts. My long boy is in my bed to cuddle with at night. Aww. My kid just steals all my stuff. It's just like, yeah, you've got one of those? Right, this is mine now. It's like, dude, just because, you know, I was a moderator when you were born doesn't mean, stuff. Hey, Pyfro, thanks for the lurk. Hope you're doing okay, man. God, I feel like I've been away forever. That's what happens when you have to do, like, adulting things and, like, move house. Okay, give me XPs. I really need to maybe do a double farm like we've got on Divergence. They really don't seem to be coming out very fast. How? Leave it. Leave it on hard. Although now I can't go through my portal for like 56 business days. My siblings also steal my stuff, but not the long boy, surprisingly. Where is their sense of taste? You know? If you're gonna steal anything, it should be the long boy. Right, those XPs are going somewhere, but it ain't here. See, there we go. I wish I had a more efficient gold farm. I don't know, maybe I just need to stand in different spots. Anyway, how is everybody? While we're waiting on my stuff charging. Anything new? Anything exciting happening in your lives? Anything terrible? You know, what's the gossip? I'm a very nosy person, apparently. I also have this beanie. But I usually wear these. My hands up. Hat here. But then you get, you know, the full forehead vibes. You know what? That'll do just now. That'll do, piggies. That'll do. And then all the stuff sort of, yeah, comes down. You should not be in there. Swords should come down into this one. There's something wrong with my sorting system. Well, that sucks. Oh wait, I put the swords in the wrong one. My bad. Yeah, but it won't be collecting the nuggies because the swords will be yeah. Why are you not going to your appropriate place? Oh my god. I don't use a lot of this gold anyway, so that's fine. Right. Let's get out. Actually, we'll grab whatever XPs are left up here. There we go. Murder bacon. Oh, it's scary, scary night time. Fly away! Today is the 27th attempt to form parliament here. We're probably going into re-elections. 27! I take it they're not a fan of the peeps in charge. Or the peeps attempting to be in charge. Bed is too far away. The bed was right there. That's like saying you can't sleep until it's nighttime. It's bloody nighttime. If the villagers are in bed, it's bedtime, right? That's the way it works. Or something. Alright. Oh, why did I bring this rotten flesh with me? Hey, what up, piggy? Piggy? You're not a piggy. You're a chicken. God, I'm getting the wildlife mixed up.
Novato_noob just redeemed daily check-in.
Hey, thanks for worshiping Haggis. I'm going to move my head over here so I can actually see things that are written on the screen. Hope you're having a good day. Feel free to lurk. Use me as background noise. I like to listen to minimalism content creators when I'm trying to like tidy up and be productive and stuff. Get in that zone. I'm in class and 100% paying attention. Love it. Love it. Of course you are. You know what? Sometimes people like I find like I can't concentrate on something unless I'm like also listening to something else. Does anyone else get like that? It's like, you know how some people need to just like fidget and stuff while they focus. It's like I need to be listening to something while I'm doing things. Which would kind of suck if I do go completely deaf one day. I'm already like 8 questions ahead. Woohoo! Go you! Absolutely knocking it out of the park. Nice one. Just my cat casually opening doors by herself. No worries, Spirit. Copy pasting from AI, so it's not the hardest thing. You know what? Whatever works. Oh, I dumb. You're not dumb, Erudite. Also, what did you do? I already have the qualifications they're offering, so I don't care. Ah, right, okay. Fair enough. It's like one of those things where, like, I have had, like when I was in college, doing one course, I'd already obviously obtained the qualifications from some of the units from another course that I'd already did. But obviously sometimes you just need to be there for your attendance to get, you know, insert funding here or something stupid like that. I'm just here not, yeah, exactly, not to lose your benefits. Like, it didn't make sense to me. Like, the tutor could totally give you an authorized absence, or at least they can here. But sometimes they just don't. Like, I lost my funding on one of the courses I was doing. It was a social care course, and I was pregnant with my second kid at the time. And I completed all the coursework for that course within the course was 12 months. I completed all the coursework for that course in 3 months. So the only thing I had to do was come into college after my son had been born. You know, and at which point I had almost died. Thanks, kid. And do my sociology exam. But one of the members of staff, who wasn't even my tutor, they were like a pupil support person, and they're like, don't you just want to, you know, leave the course and come back next year? It's like, well, no, because I've done all the work. I just need to finish the exam. And all the other tutors had authorized me not to be there because I had some health complications with, you know, the being of pregnant. So they were all like, well, we don't mind if you don't come in as long as obviously all the work is done. It's like, cool, cool. And then thankfully I'd already, as I said, I'd already completed the course. So the funding wasn't an issue at that point. It was just, you know, a bit crappy of them to do. It's like, I've done all the work. I've been explaining some of the laws he meant to take. Yeah, turns out I know data protection laws better. Yeah, we've got GDPR over here. And you need to be, I've been trying to deal with one of my kids' transport, and obviously as the parent I am allowed to talk about, yeah, I'm allowed to talk about other kids and their names and their situations because obviously I'm not under GDPR. I am not the professional in this, but the other professionals, obviously I'm explaining that, oh, kid A wants to do this and kid B wants to do that and blah blah blah, and this is how this will affect my child. And they're like, the issue is they can't talk about obviously those children's circumstances with me and do anything about it, which then makes the whole issue of getting my child transport more difficult, because if they could, we could have this sorted out in like half an hour, but it's taken like 3 weeks so far to try and get my kids transport sorted out because of the issues of GDPR. And I completely obviously agree with them, especially where kids are concerned, because like I was a nursery teacher, I understand why they're there. It's just sometimes it makes conversations with other people more difficult. It's like, wait, we could get this sorted out in, you know, half an hour, but because of insert laws here, it's not gonna happen. No forming of parliament today, failed again. Oh man. So Erudit, what sort of impact does the non-parliament have on you in Kosovo? Like, does it have any impact? Like, the longer they leave it without forming a proper parliament? Or does it just mean you guys have to go to a vote again or something? I actually had an argument with, well, not so much an argument, but a debate with one of my tutors when I was doing my childhood practice qualifications, because I am a parent of 3 autistic children. At the time, I only had 2. Am I missing chat? I don't think so. I used to have the follower chat thing in the corner, but it's disappeared and I need to add it back. Do you guys like having the, you know, the chat on screen? Because I know some people like to watch the streams and stuff on their telly. Hello, Mr. Spicy. And it kind of makes it, like, you know, easier for that. Like, I don't like that, you know, this stuff takes up space on the screen. But, you know, other people do. Sometimes it's helpful. You'll probably just be seeing the chat from Twitch. I'm also streaming on YouTube, so I'm obviously answering some of the comments from YouTube. I did used to have the chat up on the screen, so obviously people could see what other people were saying from the different channels, but I need to fix that on Streamlabs for some reason. It no be worky. If you don't want to deal with ads, though, feel free to pop over to the YouTube channel, because I don't get ads over there at the minute. Hey, Silly, how's it going? And Silly doesn't get ads on Twitch because he is subscribed. good way to use your Prime. And if we have elections, they will be in October. Oof, sounds fun. Can't wait to hear all about it. So if you guys haven't formed a government yet, do you think anything will change when they go to elections? Because it might just stagnate a little bit. Take my 0.000 and ad pay. Thanks. Yeah, that's why I always tell people to head over to the YouTube channel so they don't have to deal with ads. Like I don't mind missing the you know, 30 odd pence in ad revenue that I might get a month. So, I'm not building anything right now. I'm just clearing land, so that I can hopefully build things at a later date. Oh, hello. And this is why people tell me I should light up my base. But I'm just going to destroy these blocks anyway. Yeah, because of that bit. Oh, chop. Silly, come to YouTube. We're talking politics. Erudite's talking politics. And we all know how non-controversial politics are. Right? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Well, I suppose Kosovo's politics are non-controversial to me because, one, I'm not from Kosovo and I know hee-haw about Kosovoan politics? I don't know. Erudite, you're now Kosovoan. There you go. I don't know what the term is for that. So obviously I'm Scottish, so I would be called. I'm from Scotland, so I'd be Scottish. So what do you call people from Kosovo? Extremely non-controversial. Kosovar. You're a Kosovar. Ah, okay. See, I would never have got that. I would definitely went of Kosovoan. I can't talk politics being from the UK. Yeah, I'm from Scotland. We'll, yeah. something, we got dragged out of the EU and, yeah. I'll shut up. That's fine. Eat the rich, I mean, I have no political views. Oh, we were talking about cannibalism yesterday. And one of the other Divergent flatmates asked a very thingy question. Like, would you eat meat that was human meat that was grown in a lab? So obviously was never attached to a human, was never sentient, all that sort of stuff. Would you eat human meat? So come on, chat. Would you eat people meat? I said yes, because I'll pretty much try anything once, and if it's not coming from, you know, actual people, and there's no risk of prion disease, I want to know, does it actually taste like bacon? Although, therein might lie an issue, because I really do like bacon. Sort of making a joke about how you have to teach your kids to stay safe and not eat people so they don't get prion disease or something. Cannibalism, I guess that's a step up from fucking ghosts. Well, a Manchu is streaming at 11 p.m. UK time tonight over on his channel, and he's actually making a goat farm. So go check his channel out. Oh, oh no, oh no. Yeah, leave the poor goats alone. Nobody wants to harm the goats. Goats are awesome. They can stand on like tiny little cliffs and stuff. Like they're great. I mean, they might try and ram you, but you know, we could all do with being rammed every now and again. I'm saying nothing. How would you manufacture human meat in a lab? I don't have the expertise to answer that. I don't know. Kind of like how, I suppose kind of like how they grow ears on rats or something. The forbidden bacon. Do. I mean, you've got to imagine it would make some people happy though. Right, guys, I am going to have to tap out because I think that is my in-laws here, so I will catch you later. Thanks for hanging out. Hi! Bye, guys.